Hello and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. I'm Project Aurora. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Aurora. You can also join the community Discord to talk to me, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you've been enjoying the game/the content. A little bit of a recap in the previous episode. All we really did was just do bonding events and stuff like that. You know, the SSS is on a vacation here over at Michelin. We got the beach reserved to ourselves. I got to play volleyball, put sunscreen on everybody. You know, a bit of the fan service event there kind of thing. It was very funny and very entertaining. Kia's apparently missing, so we're on the lookout for her now, and that's what we're gonna get into. But no, the game has definitely been this has been a journey. Really. Oh, that's right. Huh? What's that you have attached to your ornament? It's my Mishy strap, of course. Oh, so that's the Mishy guy everyone talks about. I guess this is the first time I've put two and two together. First time? Yeah, I've heard his name a lot, but I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that was what he looked like. Keep calm, Sully. This is now a state of emergency. We have precious little time to enlighten you. What should I do until it's time to meet up? Going to the boutique with Fran could be nice, but something the matter, Noel? Oh, Lloyd. Well, the thing is, I feel a little insecure after seeing how well some of the others filled out their swimsuits at the beach. I'm starting to feel anxious at the idea of trying on clothes in front of them. You're overthinking it, Noel. As much as I'd like to compliment you, this one's way out of Detective Banning's jurisdiction. Hello, Lloyd. Hey, Rixia. Still relaxing in your room? I figured you would have gone to the boutique with Ellie and the others. I guess I'm still tired from all the playing we did at the beach. I plan to join them after taking a little rest. Oh, okay. There's still a lot of time before we're supposed to meet at the park. Relax as much as you'd like. I think I'll do that. Oh, come on, Citrus, I'm begging you. Switch shifts with me and let me be the one to look after the third floor suites in Wazi today. This is what you dragged me away from work for, Lottie. Besides, don't you remember, you pushed this shift on me because you said cleaning the third floor was too much work. I forgot about that. Come on. Can't you do me a favor here? I'll treat you to some ice cream next time, I promise. Wazi is, quite a hit. It looked like something was bothering that little girl just now. Is she going to be okay? Little girl? Could it be? Excuse me, the little girl you saw, did she happen to have green hair? Yes, she did. Are you her guardian? That's right. You know how it is. Take your eyes off them for a second and they disappear. You mind telling me where she went? Sure, she came through here a few minutes ago and was walking toward the villas. She seemed very troubled, and dazed, I'd say. You did? What could cause Kia to act this way? Never mind that. I need to search the residential area right away. Ooh. 1 second. I'm going to make a separate save here because apparently I may have just blocked myself from a hidden quest. So I am going to make sure that I don't miss that because alright, we already read all this just in case I block myself from a hidden quest there. I don't want to do that. Alright. Okay, I didn't get blocked from it. I just want to make sure. guess I could have talked to that person again, but I didn't. That green-haired girl that went to the guest house a little while ago. I feel as though I've seen her before. What could that have been? Guest house? There she is. Hey Kia, what are you doing here? Lloyd. Brings back memories, doesn't it? Do you remember, Kia? We escaped here the night we met. How could I forget? Those are the earliest memories I have. I know. Hey Lloyd, this is as far back as I can remember. But this isn't where I came from, right? It was somewhere else? Yeah. Has it been on your mind? The truth of your origins, I mean. Yes. It's been bothering me more and more lately. All of you told me that I was born a long time ago. It wasn't until recently that I finally understood what that means. So that's what it is. I have you, Lloyd, and Ellie, Tio, Randy, and so many others. I have friends like Shizuku, Ryu, and the others. Even Sister Marble. I have fun every single day, but once in a while I still feel like I'm all alone. Like I was when I was by myself at the bottom of that pitch black room. Yeah. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to bother you with all of this. You're not bothering me, silly. Don't hold this in. You've wanted to say something for a while, haven't you? You didn't want to trouble us and give us even more worries when we're all so down from SSS work. Listen to me, Kia. You couldn't be more wrong. You needing us isn't a burden. Simply taking care of you makes us all happier. You give us the strength to keep our heads held high and continue doing what we do even when times are difficult. So don't hold these things in. I promise you that at the very least, I will always be here for you, Kia. Ah. Thank you. But you shouldn't promise things like that, you know. How will you ever find yourself a wife? I heard that men with kids have a harder time finding dates. Just where are you learning these things? Wait, don't tell me you've been reading books about that kind of thing at the library. I don't remember. Maybe I picked it up from talking to people in the city? Ada, you really are studying too much. Anyway, I'm still not ready to get married. My brother was 25 when he was supposed to get married. Your brother? That's right, he passed away, didn't he? Yeah, but that's all in the past. I still have 7 years to go until I'm that age. I can think about getting married once I can stand on my own 2 feet. I mean, I haven't even found the right partner. 7 years from now. How would that make me? The doctor said you're about 9 years old, so that'd make you 16. You'll be 2 years older than Tio is right now. Will I be old enough to get married? What? No matter how you slice it, 16 is way too young for a girl to be thinking about marriage. I mean, technically the legal age is 16. You have the consent of the guardian. No, what am I saying? I would never allow someone to marry you that soon. Huh, that's not exactly what I meant. But I get it. In that case, there's nothing for me to worry about, right? Nothing at all. Come on, it's time to head to the theme park. Haven't you been looking forward to it all day? I promised Shizuku that I would tell her all about it when we get back. We also swore that when her eyes are healed, we'd come together to play too. Oh really? That means we have to have as much fun as possible today. That way you'll have even more to tell her about. Okay. Is there anyone that isn't into Lloyd? Lloyd has like amassed a harem, so to speak. Not even so to speak, no, he just has a harem at this rate. But apparently it's like, all of it's not intentional. Lloyd just be out here being Lloyd. Aren't we going to go to the theme park, Lloyd? Well, we are, but I want to check around here first. It's strangely quiet. The receptionist isn't here either. Where could she have gone? What is the meaning of this? I'm terribly sorry. Someone is yelling. Yeah, something must have happened. Alright, what we gotta do? I came all this way to the beach. Why must I have to go through this trauma? What is this beach's management even doing? I'm so sorry. This is my fault. I should have been keeping closer watch. Easy, dear. They've already apologized, so can't we just move on and forget this? Thank the goddess you weren't actually hurt, you know. No, that is not good enough. Excuse me, what's going on here? Are you fighting? You're the guest that had the beach reserved by Miss Maria Bell. Oh, I'm so sorry. I left the reception desk completely unattended. Don't worry about that. It's not why we're here. Was there some kind of problem? Why, yes, there is. Someone nearly tore my swimsuit clean off me when I was at the beach just now. Someone tore your swimsuit? This isn't the first time this has happened. We've had a few of these cases since the beach opened. It may not have happened this morning while you all had the beach reserved, but it could have. We heard the rumors before we came, but I didn't think it would happen. The girl having her swimsuit torn off in public is as embarrassing as it gets, you know. How can you be so apathetic? Defend my honor. I'm trying. Whatever, you all work here. Shouldn't you be doing more to catch the culprit? I should sue you for being so irresponsible. Please stop. Please, that's not necessary. Honestly, catching them was going to be easier said than done. After all this time, we still don't have the foggiest clue what the culprit looks like. They look like they're in a tizzy. Can't you do something to help them, Lloyd? What should we do? We're supposed to be meeting the others in front of the park. I'll look for the culprit. Would it be possible for you to tell me more details about this swimsuit case? As a member of the police, I can't overlook such a serious offense. I may be able to find this criminal. Would it be alright would it be alright for me to help? You would do that? Please, we'll take all the help you can give. See, there's a police officer here willing to help. Isn't that good? Just make sure you catch the pervert. On that note, I don't think we should talk this over in the hallway. Let's move to the changing room. Alright, let's go. Good luck, Lloyd. The snapping swimsuit situation. Could you give me the full details of what happened at the time of the incident? Well, okay. My boyfriend and I were playing in the water at the beach. Normal stuff, tossing around a beach ball, swimming, things like that. After a little while, I got thirsty and left to buy something at the drink stand upstairs. Once I did and had my back turned, I suddenly heard her scream. I ran back there. She was crouching in the lake trying to cover up. Then the nearby beachgoers started to gather. That just made things worse. The lifeguard here was nice enough to bring me a towel at least. Thanks, that helps me understand the situation. Wave, was it? Did you witness the attack take place? Before it happened, I was observing the lakeshore. I didn't notice anything suspicious. All I heard were her screams. I hadn't realized her swimsuit had been torn until I got there. I tried asking the beachgoers if they saw what happened, but they didn't witness anything either. Even I didn't see what they looked like, and I'm the victim. After my boyfriend left to buy drinks, I was casually walking around the shore and didn't sense anyone around me. The moment it happened, I went into shock and instinctively crouched in the water to cover myself. I can't blame you. It's a perfectly natural response to have in that situation. What about the previous incidents? Were there any eyewitnesses in those cases? No, they were just like this one. They all happened on the shoreline, but no one saw the culprit. Each time the swimsuits looked as though they were cut by something. I don't think it's just a string of coincidences. Incidents are so similar, and the cut looks the same every time. No doubt we're dealing with the same culprit. Also, the beaches had different visitors registered each incident, so there are no suspicious overlaps. Strange. After the last time, I was beginning to think it was just a fluke, but now it's happened again. Yeah, I'm also leaning towards this not being a string of coincidences. Do you have any idea who could have done this, Lloyd? Oh, excuse me. That keep on. Where's my red line? There we go. You shouldn't rush him, little lady. The police aren't superheroes. It's going to take more than a few vague stories to find the bad guy. No, it's alright. I already have an idea of the criminal's profile. Seriously? Even though you haven't inspected the crime scene? You're right, that under normal circumstances, that'd be the next step. However, I don't think that would yield more evidence. Since our crime scene is the lakeshore itself, any evidence has likely been washed away by now. Good point. Let me drink some of this red wine. But you said you already have an idea of who the culprit is? How can that be? Simple. I was able to piece together a profile of the criminal based on the pattern of the stories you gave me. You're so cool when you go full detective mode, Lloyd. If you're so confident, then tell us already. Who was it? Who's the criminal that tore my swimsuit? No eyewitnesses, each crime has occurred on the edge of the water, and each time the swimsuit was torn by some kind of sharp edge, and not accidents. With all this considered, the culprit is most likely the victim herself, the victim's boyfriend, the lifeguard, someone else entirely. After valuing everyone's statements, I don't think the culprit is in this room or among the other beachgoers. In my opinion, the culprit is something else that's been lurking on the beach. I suspect we're dealing with a monster. A monster? You mean literally? Like, are you saying that a wild monster was the one that tore my girlfriend's swimsuit? You can't be serious. Who would believe something like that? Where's your evidence? Evidence! Well, let's go over all the details from the top. First, there's the torn swimsuit itself. The tear is unnatural. It was done by some kind of sharp tool or object, right? Yes, that's been the case in each of the incidents so far. That begs the question, is it possible for someone to take a sharp object with them to the beach? No, or rather, it would be difficult. We strongly advise... I just heard my phone vibrate, but I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Alright, got it. Anyways, we strongly advise that against the reception we strongly advise against that at the reception counter and perform thorough checks. For security reasons, we have portable metal detectors to make sure people aren't carrying anything dangerous. I don't see any way the culprit could have brought something sharp from outside. Oh, exactly. That's because our culprit didn't have to bring a sharp-edged tool with them in the first place. Not when their body itself is equipped with something sharp enough to tear swimsuits, like sharp claws or teeth, for example. So that's enough to say that the culprit is definitely a monster? No, that alone is just enough for a working theory. However, when combined with the case's other elements, it starts to gain veracity. Other elements? Today's incident follows a pattern with the ones that came before it, right? There are no eyewitnesses, each crime has happened on the shoreline, the method has been identical, the similarities are too stark. We're likely dealing with a string of crimes committed by one culprit. Yes, and it's already known that there is no overlap between the names registered at the beach during the time of these attacks. Naturally, the culprit isn't someone who could enter the beach conventionally, but if they were an average person trying to sneak in from the lake, our lifeguard here would have seen them. You're not wrong. One of my duties is to look for anyone trying to sneak in from the surrounding area. So all that considered, I think the culprit could have only made it onto the beach via one route. I suspect our culprit is an aquatic monster, indigenous to the area around the beach. If it were a small amphibious monster, it'd be able to approach beachgoers underwater without wave noticing it. All aspects of our case considered, I think this is the most likely explanation. So it's really that monster that attacked her. Or a monster that attacked her, sorry. Reasoning is sound. Wait just a moment. Aren't you forgetting the answer to something important? Why would a monster want to tear a girl's swimsuit? That's a good point. How do you explain that? Doesn't it point to, you know, some deranged pervert or something? I'll admit that I haven't figured out its motive just yet. Still, the evidence we have points to it being a monster, and that's what my intuition says. Now, let's leave it at saying that it's a monster that has the habit of this kind of behavior. But if all of this is true, then what do we do? If this is truly a result of monster attacks, then that reflects poorly on the Michelin Management Division. I wish there was some way we could exterminate it. So do I, but we're talking about a monster that elusive enough to not be caught in the act. And I don't know how we can continue to operate the beach in good faith, waiting for it to show up. Hey, I'm the victim here. There's no way I'm returning again until the beach is safe. Well, what if I went out there and made myself bait? What? You can't be serious, Kia. They said the monster likes to tear girls' swimsuits, right? I'm a girl. If I play by the shore, maybe it'll come out again. And if you're there to protect me, Lloyd, I'll be fine. Listen to me, Kia. There's no way I'm going to put you in that kind of danger. Got it? He's right, you know. We couldn't ask a little girl to do that. Sure, the only damage so far has been torn swimsuits, but who knows how dangerous it could be. But if the monster keeps attacking people, it's going to cause a problem for Belle, right? I want to do something to pay her back for inviting us here. I'm proud that you would think of it that way, Kia, but still. Alright, I'm not sure if this plan will work, but it's worth a shot. However, there's no way I'll let you be the bait, Kia. This will call for backup. Okay. You're really going to ask someone to be bait. Will that be okay? Not to worry, the women of the SSS are no strangers to fighting monsters. They can handle this. The only question is, which one of them shall play the role of bait? Ellie, Tio, Noelle should all be free to help right now. Who are you going to call, Lloyd? Let's see. That's it, I feel like I did volleyball with Noelle, right? Picked Ellie for the sunscreen. Guess I picked Tio here. I'm going to call Tio. She won't be fazed by something like this. Good choice. In that case, I think everything's going to be okay. Alright, I'd like to start the operation to flush the monster out right away. Can I count on the Michelin staff to clear out the other beachgoers? Yes, we'll do that right away. We'll announce a temporary inspection and have the beachgoers evacuate for a little while. Be careful out there. If you find the monster that tore my swimsuit, do me a favor and beat it to a pulp. Don't worry, the SSS is on the case. Alright, let's go! Alright, let's start the operation. Are you going to be okay to do it as we planned? Yes, play on the beach and lure out the monster. I can do it. Okay, I'm counting on you. Just remember that the monster's behavior may be erratic. Be careful. Acknowledged. I'm surprised that I was the one to ask to allow a monster that attacks swimsuits. But I will not allow such misdeeds to continue on Mishy's hallowed ground. Good luck, Lloyd and Tio. Take that. Now you have done it. Still no sign of a monster. I'm not sure what's taking so long either. Maybe it's onto us somehow. Still, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Let's not give up. Hey! Vengeance. You got me that time. Oh, I want to play with them too. Lloyd said it was dangerous, but they look like they're having so much fun. Huh? Ah. Tio, behind you. What? Tio! I am uninjured. Pursue the monster. Right. A penguin? Nowhere left to run. So you like to tear girls' swimsuits, do you? Not anymore. Here I come. Oh crap. I don't think I have battle scopes. Oh, good, I have battle scopes. Bop, bop. Bop. How do you like that? Give it up. Squad. What? What is this? What do you mean? Reinforcements? Not good. Lloyd! Tio, are you alright? Less talking, more monster beating. Got it. Go get him, guys. Yellow, green, artist can, blue, pink, white, red. Oh. Oh no. Lord, don't die! Blue, yellow, pink, white, red. So, alright, why do this? Gotta scan the pink. No. What am I doing? No. Alright. Sure there's nothing left to scan. Pretty sure I got them all. Victory. Phew, we managed to take them down with just the two of us. And with Kia cheering us on, of course. Good work, guys. I would still say this marks mission complete. Hey, Tio. I'm not sure what to say, but I'm sorry. I should have protected you back there. Do not concern yourself with it. I was cursed to let my guard down. A more pressing matter is why the monsters were on the beach to begin with. Who's to say? It could be because of the impact of Michelin's development. Who's to say? It could be because of the impact Michelin's development has had on the surrounding area. Maybe their normal habitat was affected, and they retaliated by attacking people. That's my guess. I would agree. That is a distinct possibility. They may have been encouraged by seeing the reaction they would arouse by ripping people's swimsuits. I feel bad for them. Yeah, well, we're done for now. Let's go report everything to Camilla and the others. After you. Thank you so much, everyone. Not for your help, the management division may have never recovered from the shame of this string of incidents. Don't mention it, we're happy we could help. You've done so much for us that I feel as though saying thanks isn't nearly enough. I'll report what happened today regarding the attack and monsters to Miss Maria Bell. That would be for the best. Well, I'm sure Maria Bell will know what to do for the countermeasures once she hears the situation. Let me thank you too. I'm so happy to beat up the big bad monster that was tearing swimsuits on the beach. And that being the case, we can go back to having fun. You still want to play out there? I thought you'd be beach shy after all that. We came all this way. I'm not going to let a monster ruin our trip. Well, we're going out to have some more fun. See you around. I think that's my cue to head back to my post too. Thanks again for your help. I thought that was the Power Rangers, Power Penguins. Mighty Morphin. Alright, are you guys ready to head out too? Yeah, yep. I will head back to the entrance of the park. Zeit, Sully, and myself will wait there till the meeting time. Alright, see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Alright. Oh.